YouTube, what's good, y'all? You got Stud Style Tara back up in the building. How y'all doing? Happy Saturday. I finally found a few minutes. To sit down and actually meditate in this energy. And I'm telling y'all, the last two songs were instrumentals. So, somebody don't have no words. They just have feelings. Right? They just want you to feel their energy when they give you the instrumental. Let me see what this instrumental is called. I Can't Make You Love Me. Really? Wow. She was killing it on the end right there. I'm telling you, she is such an amazing saxophone player. Candy Dolfer. I used to listen to her back in the day. And I mean way back, y'all. Like the 90s. 2000s. Y'all see it's already 2025. Man. Y'all see I got my new iKev, Intuitive Kev, Extra Deck. We gonna try to find a way to work with it. And yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I've been real busy. Every damn deck is on the table. Song number, right now for y'all, it says The Ode to Hip Hop. Love of My Life. In parentheses, an ode to hip hop. Y'all remember that song? Wasn't that in the Love Jones? Nia Long and Lorenz Tate type of thing going on there. Y'all remember that? This is somebody who feels like you, collective, you are their Nia Long in that Love Jones movie. For real, y'all. But the problem is you being protected from them. Yeah. Your ancestors and guides, your guardian angels, they not playing about you, collective. I don't know if y'all can see on the table here. It's crazy how I got to this too. Shout out to all the amazing tarot card creators out here. For real, I know it takes a lot. I can read the heck out of them. But getting to the point of doing my own deck, y'all, we gonna have to pray on that one. But you see, just the energy here. We got somebody who's still in this Knight of Wands energy. Seeing you like family. Wanting to have a family with you now. I know y'all heard that confirmation. They want to have that family with you now, but the problem is, like I told y'all, your ancestors, your spirit team, they don't play about you. You're heavily protected from this person, and this person is seeing you closed off right now, and it's giving them anxiety. Maybe they're being closed off to people in their life because they're refusing to give in. I don't know. They're still closed off. Silence within. They're not speaking. You not speaking. They're not speaking. And part of that could be because, again, Archangel Michael is on the job, protecting your base chakra, your stability and your security. Because there has been an ending. There has been a death to this connection with this player energy. Somebody who could still be a player that now wants to come in to apologize. You see that, y'all? Two of Cups. I'm sorry. Ooh, why did I say Two of Cups? Wow. I meant to say Page of Cups. This player feels like you're their Two of Cups. But you are being protected, collective. This is the energy. The door is closed. And that door being closed is giving somebody anxiety. And they not trying to tell nobody why they're being closed off right now from you. They're trying to keep the silence within, but they know why they are not able to get through to you. You got that super protection. Nine of Swords. Somebody who's not able to sleep at night, y'all. You see that? And the song that's playing right now on Spirit Radio after Love of My Life is Somebody Already Broke My Heart. Wow. Collective, y'all see that? By Sade. Somebody already broke my heart. So see, this is getting deep. This is somebody who probably was already damaged when you met them. They already were dealing with a broken heart that they hadn't healed from. They were unhealed. See? And this is why they may have been a little confused, huh? Or in a state of illusion, not really being able to see clearly. Because somebody already broke their heart before you came along. Wow. See? And I'm not going to lie. These 7 of Cups, now these 9 of Cups, that's giving 16. 16 cups, right? This is giving narcissist energy. Wait, hold on, y'all. I got to do it because I don't quite remember. The 16 card, y'all, is the Tower. Somebody's going through a tower moment in their life right now. because their head is all over the place, right? Them not being able to get back to you. I mean, they loved you, but because somebody had already broke their heart, this is like a double-edged sword now, right? For them to lose whoever they're with and you, collective. Because Spirit ain't letting this person nowhere near you. Especially with Archangel Michael on the scene. Now, come on, Spirit. That's a little confusing there. Right? Oh, I had put that card up. It's almost like Spirit want me to take all of those, right? You see that? That's a lot. 2. Lord knows. Wait. This look like 4. And then 1. This is the whole Celtic spread right here. Spirit. You see the confirmation. Y'all heard it, right? Let's see what these 2 cards are. I'm just curious. 8 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. Wow. Those 2 cards are covering these. 2 that seem to be covering these. So let's see what these 2 are. 2 of Cups. Didn't I call it out, y'all? Didn't I call it out? 5 of Pentacles. Now you see how these, well, this look like it's covering this. These 2 right here. Slightly, right? 5 of Wands. Chaos and conflict, huh? Look, Spirit hurried up and gave me the confirmation of that. 5 of Wands, huh? Uh-oh. Now somebody want to fight, huh? Or is there fighting going on? What's these 2 that are covering this 1? 6 of Swords. Temperance. Wow. Somebody being divinely guided to you, collective, now that they got all these burdens on them. Wow. That's crazy. You see that? Somebody who wants to put in the work. Y'all see that? 8 of Pentacles. They really want to put in the work now. They ready to put in the work. But you being protected with that 7 of Wands. And didn't we see the Tower happening for this person? Because we saw the 9 of Cups to the 7 of Cups. Somebody who wanted to have their way in that narcissistic energy, but being, in an illusion in the 7 of Cups. That's what Spirit was telling us. This could have been somebody who was a little narcissistic. But now they want to come in and put in the work. But you being protected. Thank you, Spirit. You being protected because Spirit, I really believe, is about to bring in a 2 of Cups for you while someone else is being left out in the cold with a karmic. Them and a karmic are not doing too good right now at this time. They could be fighting. They could be having conflict and chaos. Maybe the illusion was they could have however many karmics in their life, because they were non-committal in this player energy right here. This person was a player. So maybe the last person that they was with, they both now doing bad. Experiencing poverty right now. While you are being paired up with a soulmate. Now that you getting a soulmate coming in, I really believe this is this person wanting to come fight for you. And they feel like they being divinely guided to this earth angel right now at this time. This temperance angel. This person of peace and balance. After acquiring all this baggage in their life, now they want to come towards you. You don't deserve anybody that's coming in with baggage when you are earth angel. Why do you want to take on somebody else's baggage? Spirit wants you to have a Two of Cups with someone else. That's why Archangel Michael is guarding you. And this door is closed. Archangel Michael and your ancestors. You see him on both sides. Bam. This is somebody who wants to be family. Feels like they want a family now with you. But Spirit could be saying they still a player. Ain't that crazy? Wow. Hey, let's pull out the extra deck and clarify, huh? Let's see. Let's see what comes out, y'all. Wow. Oh, I didn't even see what was at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Hey, let me say my prayer too. Look, I'm just channeling angels, ancestors, and guides. Thank you so much for your covering and your protection. Archangel Michael and all my guardian angels, thank you. Thank you for protecting me as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known and unknown, Spirit, sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender 1,000-fold and bind it to him, Spirit. So mote it be. In Jesus' name we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Look at this, y'all. When I open the box, at the bottom of this deck right here, it says intent to hurt or harm somebody who's wanting access to you. Wow. They, or better yet, this is somebody who wants to come in and harm somebody they no longer have access to. Because see, you got the keys now. You see those keys hanging right there by the doorway? Look like you got both the keys. Yup. That unlocked this door. Damn, really? Because they doing bad, huh? Because they in that Five of Pentacles energy? Wow. Y'all. I just opened the box. Look at that. Look at that. Collective. Wow. I see why your angels, ancestors, and guys ain't playing about you. This person almost kind of look like they holding like a little imaginary weapon in their hand. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. That's not cool. Somebody wanting to take you out of here. Y'all see that? The smoke coming out of the end of that barrel. Yeah. No bueno. Collective. Wow. The things people do for money. For real. You know, and see, it's been coming out in the tarot. Somebody is destined to be the first millionaire of their family. Y'all remember that one? Wow. So somebody is like desperate to get access back into your life, huh, Collective? By any means necessary. Ugly spell. Beauty spell. Oh my God, y'all see that? Somebody was even sending ugly spells and beauty spells your way. But look how it done returned back to the sender. Wow. Come on, Spirit. Wow. See? Touch not my anointed, right? No weapon formed. See, now it's going right on back. That's crazy. Collective, thank God you protected, right? From this person. Jeez. Look, all those burdens. Would that be all that guilt? Let's see what's at the bottom now. Group, association, cult, coven. Wow. Some of y'all out there really dealing with witches out here for real. Like dark occultists. People who are into the dark arts. Somebody who really had feelings for you. But they were a dark warlock. If they were a masculine. Somebody who could have maybe even sold their soul, right? Wow. The collective. You see that, y'all? Were they trying to do spell work against you? Getting your own collective? Collective? Wow. Seeing you as this powerful king wearing a crown. Did y'all see that crown? A leader. Someone in a position of authority. This coven was doing spell work to try to stop that from happening for you. And doing Beauty and ugly spells? That's crazy. Collective. Bottom of the deck. Okay, here we go. Wow. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. You're royalty. You're in the spotlight. You wear the crown, collective. Yes. See? Patience. Spirit said, have a little more patience. True love is coming. True love is coming. You see this Two of Cups on the table. It's not this past person, y'all, who, as we see, got a whole lot of burdens that you don't need, collective. Which is why you being protected. Spirit said we not letting nothing happen to the crown. Because you are here on a mission to teach a collective, to guide, to be messengers of spirit. You are on assignment. They were an assignment. They failed. You passed. You got on your journey. Collective, this person chose to stay a player. Pursue their passions, not love. They were non-committal. And see, now, look at this. They're a hater. This same player is a hater. Because they didn't choose you and you done bossed up. Got you a collective? Wow. Y'all, I'm trying to clear the table so I can low-key clarify these 7 cards on the table, y'all. Because as you can see, look, we talking about royalty here. That would be you, collective. And this is somebody who didn't treat you like the royalty you are, collective. And that's why they being blocked. And you have the shield of protection around you. Yeah. Because spirit don't what? They don't play about you. We say it so many times. Literally, the protection is real. We cannot make it up. It is. Y'all know my fingers are, I'm trying to get, here we go. Are they a little sticky here? Oh, see, that's the 3rd card. There is another card right there. Contentment, happiness, gratitude. You're in the energy of contentment, happiness. You know, you grateful for everything you got that spirit is blessing you with. You happy right now in your life because you've escaped. You survived a narcissist. And behind the scenes, they hating. They hating that you got away. These devils. These witches, these dark witches, thought that they were going to use your energy. They thought they were going to be able to keep you trapped. so they can drain you of your solar plexus, life force energy. These witches need life force in order to survive. You're their kryptonite. Collective. Without you, they're out in the cold. None of their spells and manifestations and nothing's going their way. Nothing's working. But Spirit said, we got to keep you far away from these people. They're not good for you. That's why you have all that protection. And they're jealous. They're jealous that you have all this protection, collective. My. Look at all this extra tea. They're jealous that you're protected. Because now those spells are going back on them. They wasn't ready. They should have just left you alone, huh, collective? Some people gotta learn the hard way. Yes, they do. And they're learning the hard way. Oh boy, are they. Sad. Sad. All that shit that they were wishing on you, that they wanted for you. They wanted you to be ugly. Now they looking real ugly over there. We almost there, y'all. We almost there. See, in order for me to rid the table, I'm able to give the cards a good shuffle and show y'all the energy when I split the deck. Somebody is seeing you as a beauty, collective. They're seeing you being graceful and kind-hearted. And they about to see you have a family with someone else, collective. They sure are. Someone else is about to come in and appreciate you. You see that man kissing your stomach, loving on you while you fertile, while you about to be birthing all kind of money-making opportunities. Let me stop. We don't need them hating any more than they already are. But yeah, that's what it means to be fertile and an empress. You birthing all kind of new ideas, starting businesses of your own. And these were things this person is now regretting they're no longer a part of with that death card. You are being given a replacement. A real Two of Cups. A soulmate. Let me get rid of the deck, y'all. Let me get rid of the deck. See? Here's the energy. This could be you, collective. You could be a tarot reader. But you are definitely divine. High priestess energy. Having the world in your hands. Being connected to the universe. Y'all saw that. And because you connected to the universe, your ancestors and your guardian angels are protecting you at this time. Because we got somebody. Ooh, I'm not trying to be mean, but I just heard Spirit say somebody that's Delulu. in your energy. Oh my goodness. Really, Spirit? Wow. They're Delulu if they think they getting back into your energy, huh? Did we see an apology? Somebody wanting to come in to apologize? Or is that me predicting something here? Let's see, y'all. Let's see what comes out. Ooh, that's too many. We're not starting off like that. Definitely seeing you in that Eight of Pentacles energy as well, collective. Working hard on your pentacles, which is why you're being protected. These cards are kind of sticking. Maybe it's because somebody's still in a stubborn energy, huh? They don't want to talk. They don't want us to get the tea. Wait, hold on, y'all. I gotta do it. Okay. That's a little bit better. Wow. Remember we saw that when we first opened the deck? Spirit said they not playing. This is somebody who wants to come in, collective, to hurt you. Their intent is to harm you. I mean, if they're over here doing ugly spells and beauty spells to you, collective, this person's looking kind of dangerous here. Oh wow, did y'all hear that confirmation? Somebody who could be a Cancer or have Cancer in their chart. Wow. Somebody who's very emotional, huh? It says emotional and loving, intuitive and imaginative, shrewd and cautious, protective and sympathetic, changeable and moody, over emotional and touchy, clinging and unable to let go. Wow. It tells us the element is a water. Their ruling planet is the moon. Colors are green and blue. Metals, silver. See, this could also be moon energy at the bottom of the deck, with Cancer representing the moon. You see, I'm telling you, I'm on to something. This is somebody who's still got a lot of secrets in that moon energy, collective. They're hiding things from you. And we see how they got all them burdens right there, right? Wow. What's behind that Cancer card? See? This is somebody who's doing candle magic. This is what you don't know. This is the secret in that moon energy. Somebody's doing candle magic, collective. That's why you being protected. It says, may love, life. Oh, I'm sorry. May blanks, fill in the blank, love life and finances be hexed and rest in an energy of lack. So be it. Wow. Y'all see that? This is somebody who's wishing that you don't have no money. That you don't have your abundance. And they want to come in to hurt you. Wow. Collective. That's why Archangel Michael is on the job. Ooh. See, okay. It's looking like it's in the upright and crossing. Wow. See. They don't want you to be happy. They don't like that you are happy and you are grateful. And you're in this gratitude, this energy of gratitude. They don't like that. That's why they trying to send spell work to stop your happiness. Wow, see there? This must really be what this person is really doing behind the scenes as well, for it to come back up at the bottom here. They want you to have some type of breakout on your face or something. A ugly spill, a beauty spill. But guess what? It's going back on them, collective. You see that? Wow. This is crazy. That coven of witches are not happy that you're happy because they're living in misery, collective. Wow. You see that? Because you are being given access to the stars, is what I just heard. You know, the dream life. A life that people never, ever really see. You're about to have. Wow. Exposure. Bare. Reveal. Somebody feels like they're being exposed, huh? They're naked now. You're revealing. Everything's being revealed about them. Ooh. Ooh. They trying to cover up their private parts, huh? Oh. They don't want people to know these secrets. Remember we saw that moon energy? But you're revealing their secrets. They didn't want people to know that they was doing magic. Or I don't know, maybe they didn't want people to know about them being part of a cult, a coven. They didn't want people to know that they were really a dark witch or a dark warlock. And now, after messing with you, collective, because your energy, you're a star seed. You see how we said you got access to the stars? Because you are a star seed. You're a very powerful angel. Temperance angel, remember? Wow, this card actually flipped over, y'all. The moon. Followed by that candle magic. Wow. That's why these people are out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles. Because that magic is going back on them. Them wishing that your finances, wait, what was it? Right, your love life and your finances be hexed and rest in an energy of lack. Wow. See? But they couldn't stop it from happening. It's still happening for you. Y'all see that? It's still happening for you. This is somebody who wanted to emotionally manipulate you. They wanted to come back in and emotionally manipulate you. Wow. Wow. Oh, there it is. There it is. Adaptability, change, adjustment, paired with the alluring. Does it say? Oh, it says enticing, attractive, infatuation. I don't know why I thought I saw the word bitching. Like once upon a time, I don't know, it wasn't in my time, but when somebody was looking real good, they were bitching. Like when something looked good, it was bitching. But then here we go. Maybe you are in that queen bee energy because you've changed, right? You've made some adjustments in your life. You became alluring. Now you're enticing. You're calling in somebody. They're infatuated with you. And now this is causing chaos and confusion for somebody else. You making these changes in your life. You becoming this very attractive, I heard divine feminine energy, beta, friendly, helpful, non-confrontational, reliable. You became this beta energy, huh? And somebody else is an alpha. Maybe they wanted you to stay in this beta energy. And now you done became an alpha. See? Binding. This is somebody who was trying to bind you some type of way. Bind your finances. Bind your love. Bind to you spiritually, energetically. Wow, and it says energetic. They were trying to do spell work to bind you to them so that you didn't have love, you didn't have finances, that you weren't able to tap into your spirituality. This is somebody who wants to intrude, y'all, interfere. They want to hinder and block this new love coming in. So they coming in with that intent to harm, right? Remember, we seen that. Wow. Maybe this is you being divinely guided in that Six of Swords, right? Away from this person. Because they looking kind of dangerous. For real, collective. Oh my God. I mean, I see that you being protected from them. But geez. All this negative energy. Return it back to the sender spirit. And bind it to them, right? This is too many cards. But this says player. Non-committal. Community Cup. They for everybody. Wow. They for everybody, collective. This player. Ooh. Virgo. Somebody who may be in hermit right now. Because you know Virgo energy in the tarot is the hermit card. In cahoots. Secret collaboration. Dark alliance. Wow. This player could possibly be in cahoots with that secret organization, right? But if they're in hermit, are they no longer part of the organization? Self-doubt, envy, insecurity, followed by intellectual theft. Wow. This is deep, y'all. Is this the reason why you being divinely guided away from a player, collective? And to stay in hermit? Maybe you're the one that needs to stay in hermit when it comes to this person, because they could still be in cahoots, right? With that secret organization. See, they want what you have, collective. They want your gift, that intellect, your intellect. They want that knowledge that you have, that pentacle. See, Gemini energy. And y'all know the Gemini is the Lover's card. But this is somebody who feels like they could be your twin in that Gemini energy. Or this could be you. You may have Gemini somewhere in your chart. But this is somebody who thought that they was going to try to steal something from you. Coming back in towards you, collective. Wow. Thank God you the earth angel, huh? Look, temperance angel. You able to turn your pain into power. Transmute this warfare. Because this is some spiritual warfare going on for real. You got the coven, the secret organization. You know, these are dark practitioners doing spell work. Making candles and writing spells on the outside of them and then burning them. That's crazy right there. Wow. Just because your third eye opened up and warned you and told you to get away from this player. I'm trying to think, is the Cancer energy the Chariot also in the tarot? That could be another hidden message coming through, because I was just staring at the Cancer card. Y'all see, they don't want me to get any information about this Temperance angel here. Okay, there it is. I got it. Wow. Charlatan. Wait, hold on. It's 2 cards. Charlatan, deceptive, trickster, fraud, poison, oh my goodness, toxic, harmful. Wow. This past person, they're a charlatan. They're a fake earth angel. Look, a fake temperance angel. A false, right? A fraud. Look, they're poison. They're toxic. Wow, Aquarius at the bottom of the deck. Now, y'all know this could be an Aquarius, or you could be this star energy, which is what the Aquarius represents in tarot. Star energy. Somebody who is hoping, wishing, and praying for healing. Wanting to heal in the star energy. You could be that same star who has healed and transmuted this energy. But I think that this is an Aquarius energy. That's a charlatan. That's poison in your life. Temperance angel. Wow. See, that's why they got all them burdens, right? And what did we start off saying when we started the reading? You definitely don't need nobody coming into your life bringing in no burdens. But y'all remember the first song that came on Spirit Radio? In a sick and twisted kind of way. This is somebody who feels like you the love of their life. And right now, as I check back in the Spirit Radio, we have Avant making good love. Wow, we got 3 cards for that 10 of Wands. Y'all ready? Sigma. Independent, intelligent, fearless, strong, silent, mysterious. You could be this Sigma energy, throwing up the deuces, chalking up the deuces. Wow. And this is your destiny. This was fate for you to become this Sigma energy and experience good karma while someone else goes through bad karma, huh? Wow. While someone else wants to be your copycat. They want to be like you. Wow. Or we see they wanted to steal your intellectual theft here. It says intellectual theft. They wanted to steal your brain. Look. Be like, if I could just have her brain. Marsha. It almost sounds like the sibling rivalry, right, y'all? Where this person was really in competition with you. Wow. And now that you're the real deal, you're the real high priestess, or shall we say, yeah, high priestess, empress energy. Wow. Taurus. Now, y'all know Taurus represents the Empress. Taurus and Libra. Wasn't I just talking about the real divine feminine? The real high priestess? Here we go right here at the bottom of the deck with that Taurus energy. Wow. The real Empress. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck of the tarot. We didn't look earlier. Ace of Swords. Everything I said is the truth, y'all. Everything I just said is the truth. That spirit closing out for me right there, y'all, with this energy update. You got a past person who sounds like they want to steal your destiny. They want your life. But they're a fraud. They're a fake angel. They're an imposter. They're going around here acting like they're you. But they're not you, collective. Maybe they've been doing that. You know, they've been using your life force energy, doing all this spell work against you, this coven, because they want your powers. They want that pinnacle that you hold. They want your blessing. They want your gift. They want your life. But collective, they can't have it. Okay? They can't have it. You're on to a new love, collective. A new love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all heard that song? I'm looking for a new love, baby. A new love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's you, collective. For real. I'ma leave it there. Till the next time. So much love. So much light. Y'all be good now. Namaste.